It's Infinity. I'm coming to you today with something new for me. I've seen those picker cards on YouTube and things like that, and I was like, I want to try that too. I think that'd be kind of neat. So, um, I'm giving that a whirl for y'all. We're gonna see what comes through for the messages. I'm sitting on the floor as always. It's my spot up in my spot. So, um, let's get started. So I'm going to show you guys the cards. Look at them, take a moment, and decide which one is gonna be the one for you. Okay. This is the first group, and that's the amethyst. This is the second group, and that stone is fluorite, green fluorite. And then this is the third set, and that stone is selenite. All right, so which one do you think pertains to you or feel that you may be vibing with? All right, I'm going to go ahead and start with group number 1. All right, so I've gotten the cards separated and spread out here for the first card selection group. All right. Now, first of all, I do want to say this is the stone for this pick. Amethyst is good for your third eye. This is a very small piece, but it came off of a geode. Yes, purple. I don't know if you could tell by the lighting, but it is purple. All right, for your third eye, for elevation, it's also the stone for Jupiter, which is Sag, which happens to be this month, so the month of December. So let's see what we have. This is the first card, protection. Call your power back. Cut the cord, soul retrieval. So you're being called to protect your energy and call back your power. May all the lost pieces return home now. Take a look at who and what drains your energy. Do not keep your tabs open. Shut down energetically every night. Energetic cords are formed between people, places, objects, and events, so it's important to keep checking in. Your energy and energetic space are sacred, so treat them as such. Keep your energy clear. Keeping it clear takes work. As we go through life, we can give our power away, so it is important that we call it back by cutting energetic cords or doing a form of healing known as soul retrieval. Can you think of a traumatic event, relationship, or soul memory that you are being called back your power, that you are being called to call your power back from? Check into your body now and see which chakra feels like it needs a bit of energetic cleanup. All right, and this card is an activation card. These cards are by Rebecca Campbell, Work Your Light Oracle cards. And the light activation is: I call back any lost soul fragments, power, or light now. Any vows, soul contracts, hexes, or programs from the past or present, from this lifetime or others that are not in the highest good of all, I relinquish now. Any power or light that I have willingly or unwillingly given away or had taken from me, I call back now. Any cords or attachments from this life or others, I release now for the highest good of all. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. All right. So, protection, cutting the cord. Okay. Now, for the tarot cards that came out, we have the Four of Cups, the King of Pentacles, the Emperor, and the Hanging Man. So let's see what we have coming through for this. I feel like the Four of Cups is coming through as asking, making a request of the Creator, of God, of the universe, for a gift, but feeling doubt about the gift. Feeling doubt that whatever it is that you're asking wouldn't be fulfilled the way you would like, or hasn't been fulfilled, and it's due to doubt about whether or not, like you feeling whether or not you deserve it or not, or if you're just gonna get it or not, if you're ready for it or not. Just doubt around receiving it. And so the King of Pentacles makes me feel like whatever it is that's being asked for is regarding money. It's regarding money. And I feel as though this card is saying what it is that you desire to receive in financial gains is something that you have within you. It's something that you have within you that would bring it into fulfillment. As in, maybe it won't be handed to you, but it'll be something that you maybe would work for, would gain, or you would need to be in a certain position to receive it. It could, and I'm having a thought that it could be like a promotion at a job as well. Or it's either something that you can do to make money. But I do feel like you're feeling like you don't know what to do. You're feeling like you don't know what to do about this. And you're in a situation where you're feeling trapped or tied down. On this Emperor card, and so when I put these down, I felt like they may need to go this order. So I guess I should have changed them around. But I feel like in the end, the Emperor card is saying that ultimately everything that you desire, you can have. It's just, I feel like the word divine order, divine timing, divine order, everything is happening in divine order, perfect timing. And this is standing out to me, this thing in his hand with the globe and the planets. It looks like it's coming up for me that is representing like what happened that you were born here, like the zodiac alignment. Yeah, well, yeah, it's on the picture too. But zodiac alignments of like, say, the perfect timing that you came here to get the perfect energy that was happening in the universe at the perfect time, and it will be a synchronistic situation in the manifestation of whatever it is that you're designed to gain financially. Yes. That's what I feel coming through for this one, for this message. And this card, Retreat. This is from the Doreen Virtue Healing with the Angels collection, Oracle card set. And it does feel like this retreat that you would need. This card is to kind of indicate what it is that you could do to help assist with manifesting whatever this journey is that is being shown in the cards. And this is coming up is for you to retreat, would be like retreat, reassess, gather yourself, take your power back. Yeah. Take your power back. Get your mind together. What is it that you really want? And not that there's a perfect, okay, not that there's a thing that says what's for you and what's not for you. Not that there's a thing that says what's for you and what's not for you, but that you are decided on what it is that you want to experience, because you are the creator of your experience, and there's no magic chalkboard in the sky that says that this is what you must do. There's nothing set in stone unless you've made a decision already. So, That is card reading number 1. So make sure you retreat and you take time to gather yourself and decide what it is that you really want. All right. Thank you for your time. You can get personal readings at Taylor Attunements or IamAttuned.com. Thank you. And this is the second card option selection. So with this card group, the stone is green fluorite, which I love how it's kind of see-through and the colors of it, as well as just how it feels in your hand. It's actually very soothing stone, and it's good for fluorite. Just generally speaking, it can be a good stone for stress. This is also good for feeling more like connected to nature. Definitely green, like your heart chakra, so it is good for healing your heart. And I really feel the energy from this stone, making my heart feel really light and full. All right. So, let's see what we have. So for this one, these cards actually kind of give us a feel for the overall energy and ideas that are being shared with my readings. It's kind of how I use these. So the first one, what we have is mirror. Who or what is triggering you? And dance. Do something to shift your vibration. And I already feel that this reading is, the second one is regarding relationships. It's feeling really strong. Before I even get started, you can see some of the other cards, and they do. I just really feel that theme coming through really quick for me there. Okay, so let's just go ahead and start with the overall cards, and I'm gonna read those to you. Okay. All right. So for the mirror card, sorry, I had to get the book. I couldn't find the page. Okay. So mirror. The filter of your own experience is how we experience life 90% of the time, through our own projections. When someone reminds us of unhealed experiences, we get triggered. Often it's an unconscious thing. People and situations can trigger our minds to mirror, to reflect back to us what we believe to be true about life, the universe, and ourselves. Mirrors pointing to our shadow and our light. Mirrors revealing the part of us that is yet to be accepted, witnessed, or loved. This card is guiding you to look closely at what experiences or people you are currently triggering in you, and what they could be mirroring back to you. When have you felt like this before? Could they be opportunities to heal something in you? Or are they shining a light on something that longs to be witnessed in you? This goes for the good and the bad. The good, those who we admire, put on a pedestal. If we do not realize that we are attracted to them because we are like them, we will need to cut them down in order to rise to their level. The bad, those we despise, are envious of, or put down. If we do not realize that they trigger something in us, then it is still yet to be healed, and we will remain hurt and wounded ourselves. So, questions to ask yourself in order to see what it is you're reflecting. So, what is it in you that they are triggering, and what part of you longs to be witnessed? Okay, so that is that one. That's some deep questions for you right there to start. Especially when talking about relationships, because every relationship is a reflection of you. There is like no exception to that rule. It's either showing you your exact self or showing you a part of yourself that you either like or don't like, or something that you believe in because of what happened to you or didn't happen to you. So Let's see. Then this one, dance. Do something to shift your vibration. Life is always moving. If you resist this ever changing flow, your energy will become stagnant and you will fall out of flow with the universe. The universe has mysterious, intelligent force, a natural rhythmic beat which governs all of life. One of the best ways to shift your energy, frequency, and vibration is to put on some music and dance along with it. When we dance unrestrained, our spirit takes over, and with each new bop, sway, kick, we are rocked back into harmony with the rest of life. That is so true. Get unstuck by doing something that shifts your vibration. Put on some music, dance unrestrained, and fall into the frequency of life. In doing so, your body will begin to learn how to be moved by your intuition, which is connected with the systemic beat. If dancing isn't your thing, then simply do something that you would not usually do to shift the energy. You cannot solve a problem with the same mind that created it, and you cannot attract a different experience without changing your energy first. It's time to shift things up and to find a way to dance along with the beat of life. Oh, I like that. I like that. That's cute. So, all right. Let's see. Moving along. What we got? I was excited. Okay. Yes. Heart feeling real good right now. All right. So this card is just the first card that jumped up out. Four of Wands. This is what you seek. I love the little creatures on it. It lets you know that this relationship is like co-signed by the guides and ancestors. And the four that represents stability. So yes, that's beautiful. So I feel that this is what you seek and this is where you're headed. However, there are some roadblocks. The Chariot card is upside down. There is some unbalance, some disharmony about the castle that is causing some relationships that reflect maybe not the part that we so enjoy. All right, so we have the Nine of Wands. This feels like a breakup card when I first pulled this up. It feels like a breakup card. The blue is standing out to me to like point out something not being expressed, something being repressed. And I don't know, is her hand on her chest? Her hand's on her arm, but I'm feeling it like there were things on your heart that were unsaid or unexpressed or maybe just unreceived. Yes, and the 9 card, that's the end of a cycle. So I'm feeling that it's important to sit with yourself and listen to your heart. What is your heart telling you? If you're going through pain, through a breakup, or dealing with past breakups, I feel like that would be applicable. I'm feeling that as well. That it's important to go into your heart and see what it is that was unexpressed, unsaid, and to look into that and unfold that. Again, it's your mirror. So what is it mirroring to you? Okay, so yes, I apologize for the interruption. 9 of Swords. Yes, so it's the end of a cycle. You want to make sure that you clear out all of that you have remaining from this relationship so that when you move forward, your beliefs are set in the proper direction. Do not let whatever happened set you up for more failure by creating blocks and saying, oh, well, I'll never love someone like that again because that was too painful. So are you saying that you also don't want to be loved that way because you will be only experiencing your reflection? So it's important that whatever beliefs or energy you put out as you come back from this hurt space is you setting up what it is you do want, not what you don't want. So forgive and forgive and forgive until you're able to sincerely say a prayer that I hope this person is healed. I hope this person also finds the kind of love I desire for myself. I hope this person finds the truth that they may need so that they may have a fulfilling life as well. And so you can really sincerely pray these kind of prayers for people that are your ex, because you understand that hurting people hurt people. And if someone is acting out a certain way or doing a certain thing that may not be in alignment with having a successful relationship, that they have unhealed wounds as well. So not that you should, feel overly empathic or for the person, but to just understand that, we all have our own journey, our own path, and respect that, respect that they aren't there yet and they weren't able to give you what you thought you needed. And then maybe what you thought you needed wasn't really what you need. What do you really need? What do you really need in a holistic relationship where you love yourself and you allow the love to enhance the other person instead of restrict them? Okay, so that's something to think about as far as the healing. Okay, now this Queen of Cups is upside down. I do feel like this is a part of you that you need to call upon. The Queen of Cups, she is responsible with her emotions. She is aware of her emotions. She does not let her emotions control her. She's aware of them and uses them as a tool for her life fulfillment, her guidance. She uses her emotions as the energy, the power that she puts behind her desires, what she wants. And perhaps at this point right now, what you're creating is maybe not what you want. So this is someone that this is who you would be stepping into upon healing yourself. Someone who's more emotionally cognizant, aware, and someone who, deals with herself first before she goes and fusses, abuses, or, expresses herself, being in an ungrounded space. Yes, in an ungrounded space. So, once this work is done, this healing is done, and you ask those questions, who or what is triggering you, and you sort through all the negative emotions and the things that you despise about relationships that you've had, making sure that you clear that out so that you are just focusing on what you do want. Okay, so and then that just brings us to these cards. The healing card, again, just saying that, what we just discussed about your emotions and looking into your heart to see what's there, where you're mirroring, okay? It's coming back to that. And also shifting the energy. So as you hear yourself, remember to take care of yourself. Do some things differently to help shift your energy. Because that saying, if you don't think that you're going to get different results when you're doing the same thing, that's basically, they were saying it's crazy, whatever. But a lot of people do it. So, do something different. Make sure you're taking care of yourself emotionally, mentally, and physically, which, it can be difficult when you're going through a lot of emotional healing, but it's not impossible and it's needed, and it helps to balance you out. It does do that. Yes. Okay. And then signs. With these desires that you're having, this desire for this relationship, pay attention to who comes in and out of your life in the meantime. Know that sometimes it can take a few relationships for you to finish getting yourself in alignment with what you desire before you might see that ideal person, that soul mate, that twin flame come for you. So just pay attention to what's happening. Signs can come from within yourself too, how you feel. If you see something and it triggers an emotion in you, allow that to unfold. Why am I feeling that? What is that coming from? How does that feel? And let that guide you through your healing. Okay? So that ties in perfectly with the stone, heart healing stone. So I send you love, light, and peace, and fulfillment in your desires for your relationships. I speak that into your existence, and that you only find what is in the cards for you, for your highest self-love. All right. Thank you for staying through this video. You can get personalized readings at IamAttuned.com or tailoredattunements.com. You can also inbox me on Facebook, IG, if you would like. All right. Peace, love. I wish you the best. This is the third set of cards for the pick a card reading. As you can see, there's more cards for this one. They were kind of jumping out, so this is what I received. Also, the stone is selenite. Selenite is a very linear constructed stone. As you can see, it's very, the way the light reflects off of it, it's a very angelic type stone to be around. Great for spiritual growth, great for spiritual connectivity, receiving. It's also a great crown chakra stone. Yes. All right. Third eye. There we go. Okay. So these cards we're going to go ahead and start with. This is kind of the overview of the reading. These cards are Inner Temple, Devotion, Tune into the portal of your heart, the Age of Light. You've been training for this for lifetimes. And Mentaken. Now, I might be saying that wrong. I haven't heard anyone say the name before, so I'm not exactly 100% sure on the pronunciation. But Mentaka or Mentaken. Longing for home, belonging, and one of the original light workers. All right. So let's see. First, we'll start with the Inner Temple card. Just a moment. I love this card. It's so pretty. Okay, you are being called to be a devoted student and tune into your heart to incorporate true devotion into your life. You could be called to develop a regular meditation, journaling, or chanting practice, or to show up to your soul with rhythm, to develop a daily practice where you fill up your well and spend time with your soul. All of your answers to all of your questions that you seek are waiting for you in the portal of your heart, but you cannot hear them unless you carve out time each day to listen. Your soul is yearning for a deeper relationship with you, and so the more time you spend with it and show up for it or to it, the more clearly it will guide you. We are here to grow as souls. Earth is one big playground for the soul to learn, and you are being called to go deeper into your soul growth and to increase your devotion by being a student of a lineage or a spiritual teacher. To be a student of a lineage or a spiritual teacher, so like Reiki or something like that, spiritual work. Also, let's see, if you have already been committed as a student, then you are being commended for your devotion, and your guides want you to know how proud they are of you, and that time you spend in devotion is priceless. If you're questioning your career or your life path, your guides want you to turn your focus towards devotion and this prayer. Please use me in a way that delights my mind, body, and soul. May my life be one big moving prayer. I love that. That's so nice. Please use me in a way that delights my mind, body, and soul. May my life be one big moving prayer. All right. All right. And the next one is the Age of Light. You've been training for this for lifetimes. Mystics and sages throughout the ages have predicted this period in history, and you decided to incarnate in the middle of it. There is no mistake that you are supposed to be here at this time of great change. If you ever feel unprepared or daunted by the path that is calling you, know this. You've been trained for lifetimes. You're way more than the day that breathed you through in this life. You're also all of the lifetimes that came before. All of these experiences have polished your soul into the most magnificent expression that is your true, authentic self. Your soul has many facets. Imagine a fingerprint. Your soul has a million times more intricate than that. If you put together all the fingerprints of all the people you've ever been, you would not even get close to fathoming how much of a unique masterpiece you are. You came in with a clear soul plan. You came in with wisdom beyond your years. This is part of the you that longs to be seen. This is part of you that is ready to step forward, that is ready to emerge. This is not the lifetime to stay hidden, but to step forth, be seen, and rise. I like it. Okay. And there's a light activation that goes with this. It says, I call forth the soul gifts and soul training that I have received throughout all my lifetimes. I am ready to embody them all now without hesitation and without fear. I have been training for this for lifetimes. Okay, so this reading is all about light work, manifesting potentials. All right, so longing for home, belonging, the original light workers. Mintakans are a soul group who originated on a planet in the constellation Orion. They were the first star beings to travel to Earth and believed to be the original light workers. Their home planet is thought to have been a water world with water so pure that you could see through it for miles. For this reason, they feel most at peace and at home when in or around crystal clear water. They are here to teach us to see the potential in everything and light in all beings. Many Mintakans have an odd longing for home and struggle with feeling like they don't belong. It is thought that this is due to their home planet no longer being in existence. If you pull this card, it means that you are a Mintakan and or are longing for a sense of belonging. And root chakra healing is necessary for you to feel secure and safe. Perhaps you feel this longing to find home without knowing where that is. Perhaps you've been moving around a lot and you yearn for a place on earth to call your own. If so, you are being called to connect with Mother Earth and create it for yourself now. To choose where you feel most at home and create it rather than waiting for the feeling of belonging to come. And now there's a light transmission with this card. So hold your hands to your heart, I'd say. I allow myself to be truly here and at home on this planet. I release any grief around not belonging or feeling held and call in the perfect home. I allow myself to be truly here and at home on this planet. I release any grief around not belonging or feeling held and call in the perfect home. Ashay. I like that. Some more beat. Now okay. So yes, that's really lit right there. Just those 3 cards alone. I don't even know if I need to go any further. There's so many messages just alone. And these cards tune into your heart. You've been training for this. You're ready. And know that you belong. Yes, these all feel very familiar to my journey. I can tell you. Okay, I know sometimes it's what they call light worker energy. When you come through and you have the journey you do, so with some of us, it does feel like, you're not at home and you don't belong, or you're somehow different, or you have these different traits and things going on. It's energy stuff. You don't know what it is. I'm telling you, it took me up until in my 30s, recently, like in the past year, to really feel like I belong here on earth and that I wasn't so different. And that was probably one of the first largest revelations I had that really did like a grand shift in my spirit, and it made me be able to feel like I could be happy here, which sounds kind of like, well, but regardless of what it sounds like, that's what it was for me. And that was a beautiful experience. I'll never forget it, that moment. And we do all belong here. There's no one that doesn't belong. And if you feel different, it's because everybody's different. Everybody's a little different. None of us are really the same. You know, it's just your vibration might be just a little bit more different. You know, like roses are different from lilies, you know. Trees are different from flowers. So, you know, being your best you know, that's what's perfect. Everybody's energy that they came here created with is a different vibration with different manifestations, and the more we embrace our differences, the greater the world would be. And I'm saying differences, I use that so lightly because I do believe that we are all one expression of the Creator, but not to get too tangled up in words. We just use them. They're not, you know, unchangeable. But anywho, moving along. All right. For the tarot cards, we have Ace of Wands. Oh my goodness. Five of Pentacles. Four of Swords. Justice and Page of Pentacles upside down. Okay, this is a juicy reading. Okay, well, this Ace of Wands is just straight up coming through as, yo, the power is in your hands. Once you get yourself grounded in who you are and what you bring to the situation as a being, there is nothing you can't manifest. That planet looks like Mars to me. And Mars is a very swift mover. You know, that's a warrior planet. So there's nothing shy about Mars. It's like I feel the strong word coming through to own it. Own it. Own who you are. Own who you are. Own your truth. Yes. Okay. This card is coming through as a service card. Five of Pentacles. This card is really coming through as like you would be a service provider, a light worker. That green heart card, it feels like, I know this is a money card, but it feels like you enriching people's hearts. That's what it feels like. Yes, yes. Okay. And okay, it's coming to me to say when you're doing things where people would say you're doing it for someone else, it's really about you. It's about you doing what fulfills you. Doing these readings fulfills me. Doing art fulfills me. Like it brings it supports the joy that I have in my life. It supports the joy. It supports my heart chakra. Yeah. So, Four of Swords. Okay, and it's upside down. Let's see. Okay, so this kind of feels like the words are coming that you're not expressing yourself. Yeah, which correlates with the whole inner temple and the Mentakan card. That you are not expressing yourself. You're not allowing your true self to. Oh wow, yeah, this is a really great set cards. It just caught my eye that this is the next card, emerging ideas and inspiration. These are the cards that were pulled to ask what would help assist you in your journey. And wow, yeah, emerging yourself, you being you, expressing yourself. You have something to give, to share. It's a creative expression. It's talking. It's communication. It's a form of communication. It's art. It's something that would heal a soul in ways. That's what it feels like. Something that will uplift the soul. Art is uplifting, art is healing. People don't necessarily always think of it as that way. They may think it's just something you look at. But what we take into our senses affect us. Anything we see or hear, you can't unlearn something. You can't undo an experience. Even if the experience is a movie, even if the experience is how a picture on the wall made you feel, how a color made you feel. So, I'm really feeling this blue coming through real strong. And it's making me think of this in the talking card because the water and the expression. Oh my goodness, yes. Okay. Okay, so let's see. Justice card. The Justice card. All right, let's see what we have coming through here. Okay, this is coming through that there were some things that happened that you felt like maybe weren't right. Like I don't know, something was done to you that made you stop talking, that shut down your expression, that caused you to withdraw from what it is that you do enjoy doing. This, whatever this service card is for you, it's something happened that caused you to shut it down. Something you felt like it wasn't right. Like I just keep hearing it wasn't right. It wasn't right. So whatever happened, you felt like was unjust. Someone betrayed you, did you dirty, said something to you, discouraged you. Something happened that you feel like was not right. And whatever it was, I'm failing to tell you that that's not the end. That's not the end. That was a moment. It happened. There's healing to be had. Or I'm saying healing, but there's energy to shift. And how do I say this? The way that you come out of this, it would be just as powerful as the way you got into this. Whatever negative thinking or situation that occurred, it was divine. Even if it didn't feel like it was divine and intended, it was. It was an opportunity for you to gain some wisdom, experience. It was also a reflection of some portion of yourself, some belief, something maybe even that you carried in with you when you came here, or some view you had of it yourself that was being echoed through someone else. Maybe someone else telling you, you can't do that. That's not for you to do. You're not supposed to be able to do that. Or telling you that it's unchristian or something, or you can't, or you're not as good as you are, like a hater. Like there was something like along these lines that happened, something was done to you that made you shut down. So just as great as that experience was that got you to lock it all away, it can be equally as great on the reverse extreme of unfolding what it is that you are to do or skilled in. It would be equally as powerful. This card is very powerful. It is coming through so strong. Okay, and I feel like this card, the Page of Pentacles upside down, I just want to get the most accurate perspective on this card. Okay, let's see. I just feel like there's stagnation around your healing, and it's preventing your experiences in life. It's greatly hindering your experiences, your ability to be fulfilled in the physical realm. That's what I'm feeling for this card. Like, you not expressing yourself is preventing you from having the fulfillment of your desire. You holding back whatever it is that you have to treat us, to gift us, to share with us. We need you to share with us. We need you to be present. We need you to participate. We need you to come out of hiding, my dear. And not for us so much as it is for you. Like, this is for you and everyone. As again, we are all connected in this journey. But for certain, whatever it is you have to share will change your whole life around. Change your whole life around. Take you to places you've never been. Give you experiences you never had or thought possible. Yes. And I feel again that these two cards are speaking to you coming out and just doing a thing and not being stifled by other people's perspectives. Whatever this is that stops you in your tracks or shuts you down, it's time to get rid of that and allow yourself to be shown, to be seen in all of your grandeur and and your beautiful, wonderful gifting that no one else can do. Even if you see someone doing something similar to what it is that you think you're doing, it's not the same. It cannot be a replica. And with as many souls as on this planet, there is no way that we wouldn't need you to do what it is that you do. So, yes. So be connected, be open. Maybe get you one of these. Try to get one that's less cut, and just meditate with that and let it open you up, connect you to your power, connect you to universal consciousness, connect you to your highest self. Let it flow, let it come out. Whatever it is that you have, I keep wanting to say we need you to do it. We need you, okay? We do. We need you to be here.